Welcome to Parklane Pioneer Football Playback on Cable 1, Macomb and Brookhaven, or at KeepsakeVideoOnline.com. Brought to you by Rainbow Motors, Peterbilt of Macomb, Pet Hotel, Fernwood Country Club, Corner Drug Store, Bus Supply Company, Lot Furniture, Macomb Electric, Hearing Aid Special, Quality Homes of Macomb and Brookhaven, Alford Flowers and Gifts, D. Shandy, Attorney at Law, and by the Parklane Booster Club. Parklane Pioneer Football Playback will continue in a moment on Cable 1, Macomb and Brookhaven, and KeepsakeVideoOnline.com.
Parklane Academy, located in Macomb, Mississippi, is a SACS and MAIS accredited K-3 through 12 school. Every school day begins with devotion and prayer. Our college preparatory curriculum gives academia priority, and our sports, having won many state championships, are among the finest in the MAIS. Parklane is noted in Pike County for great theatrical productions and musical groups. Parklane, Christian values, a family atmosphere, and a caring faculty. Parklane Academy.
Wow, that was fun. I wish we could go somewhere far away from this school.
Yeah, like Germany. I had the chance to interview our German exchange student. Let's take a look. Hey, today I'm here with Lottie. Is that how you say it? Yeah, Lottie. Our foreign exchange student at Parklane this year, and I'm going to ask her some questions. So where are you coming from?
I'm from Germany, in the north of Germany.
All right. Tell us about your family in Germany.
I live together with my mother in a pretty big city near to Hamburg and Berlin, and we live in a big flat on a lake right in the city. Yeah.
All right. How is Parklane different from your school?
It's very different. In Germany, I have every day a different schedule, so I have every week the same schedule, and I have more classes than here, but I like it here, and yeah.
Good. What are your plans for your future?
I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe I think I will work with people, something like that, but I don't know where I will study. Maybe in Germany, maybe here in the US. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right. Do you have any siblings at home, and do you miss them?
No, I don't have siblings, but I miss the rest of my family and my friends, of course, but yeah.
All right. Thank you. Wow, wouldn't that be really fun to go to a foreign country?
Yeah, now back to the ball game.
Well, I think everybody that was gave him that standing ovation before they came through, I think they were beginning to wonder, hey, are we standing here for anything tonight? Here come the Pioneers. Finally, they make their way onto the field as they dressed in their red jerseys tonight. They tend to look like the Alabama Crimson Tide, don't they? With the red helmets and of course the numbers on the helmets. I left out one game, by the way. That's that October 31st matchup. Talking about the rest of the season, we've got East Rankin next Friday night at East Rankin, and then it's 3 home games in a row. That's going to be nice to finish out the season. October 24th is Copiah Homecoming. October 31st is Lamar School from Meridian and Jackson Prep on November 7th. All right, we're ready to go. Cole Smith, Sanders, Ott back deep to receive the opening kickoff. Columbia won the toss. They deferred till the second half, so they kick off. Nice night for football. We got a great crowd on hand as Parklane finally comes back home to Coward Smith Stadium. The kickoff taken at the 30, 35, 40, 45, and driven out of bounds. Nice job of running the football by Cole Smith. And, you talk about starting fast. That's something Coach Powell will tell you time and time again. How he stresses to this football team, start fast. And that's a good way to get started when you get Cole Smith right there in the open field. And the opening kickoff taken to about the 48-yard line. And here we go, the opening play tonight from scrimmage. It's 1st and 10. Of course, the Pioneers will go from a shotgun. Movement and the flag immediately. We have offsides called, and this is going to go against the Cougars. So that'll move it up 5 yards before we even snap the football. Carr Young, of course, your quarterback. And just like we normally see, Cole Smith, the lone setback in the shotgun position, will come out this time with 2 receivers, 2 to the far side, 2 near side. Young shotgun, a 1st down and 5 from midfield. They give to Smith. Smith into Columbia territory, and they're going to have, I think he's got enough for the 1st down. All he needed was 5 after the penalty. And yeah, they will move the chain. So it'll be 1st and 10 now from the Cougar 43-yard line. Young from the shotgun with 2 receivers. Handoff Smith. Smith up the middle to about the 38-yard line before he is dropped there by Connor Simmons. The tackle made by the Cougars. Ball 37-yard line of the Cougars. Opening drive of the ball game. 1 receiver to the far side. Now Young's going to throw it in the flat to Ott. Ott complete at the 35, down at the 30-yard line. Another 1st down. And boy, you got to really like the way the Pioneers have come out moving the football. They, well, like I said, want to start fast. And a couple of 1st downs. Now 3 1st downs already. And moving the football quickly. From the 30, Young's going to go opposite field now, and then he's brought down quickly. Number 21, Jack Dumas, catches the ball out in the flat on the far side and then dropped.
1 yard.
Actually, he's going to lose a yard. We'll bring up 2nd down and 11. And the ball resting at the Cougar 32-yard line. Receiver at both sides. Young shotgun, and now he's going to pitch it to Smith. And Smith's going nowhere. In fact, he's going to lose a couple. It brought down near the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Pioneers, probably about a 3rd. We'll call it 3rd, about 14. And ball resting at the Columbia 35-yard line. So after starting it with the nice kick return, just a couple of plays into Columbia territory, and now Parklane plays a 3rd down and long situation. Young wants to throw, can't find anybody. Now he's going to have to keep it himself, and he's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. What looked very promising as Parklane opens the football game up, moving the football. Young tried that right side, could not find anybody open. And let's see what we do on 4th down. It looks like the Pioneers are going to go for it here. I think that's a pretty good call, too. Not a lot to lose when you're 1 and 5. You're at home and you're playing a 4th down at about 14 from the Columbia 32-yard line. And it looked like they're all on the same page, does it? So quickly a timeout. Let's take a timeout, too. 9 minutes to play, 1st quarter. We're scoreless. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Hey, guys, if you're looking for a real deal to bow hunt with, y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and get you a fine Ram truck where you can really go hunting.
Get the Motor Trend 2-time Truck of the Year, a new 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4, 6.7 diesel Cummins Turbo with diesel exhaust brakes, $39,995.
So y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Macomb and get a great deal. You hear?
I'm Mike Beebe at Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come see me on Delaware behind Days Inn.
Stay connected with Halo, our made-for-iPhone hearing aid by Starkey. With superior hearing aid technology, Halo connects directly with your iPhone. And with our TrueLink hearing control app, you get the most personalized hearing experience ever. Call today and ask for Halo.
Hearing aid specialist, 309 Apache Drive between Rainbow Motors and Santa Fe Steakhouse, Macomb.
Bus Supply Company, in business for over 40 years, is your #1 headquarters for the best deals on all types of RVs. Whether it is a travel trailer, fifth wheel, or toy hauler, Bus Supply Company has the brands you know and trust, like Jayco, Keystone, and Forest River. Plus, check out our fully stocked parts room, and we service everything we sell. Our friendly staff is always ready to help you. Come see us at Bus Supply Company, Highway 98 East in Macomb.
4th and 12. During the timeout, we just missed it. 4th and 12. Carr Young drops back to pass, completes it to Sanders Ott at the 20, and then brought out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Enough for the first down. Really just one that you drew up definitely on the sideline and executed perfectly. So first down and 10 from the Cougar 15-yard line. The drive continues. Opening drive for the Pioneers. Young in the shotgun. Has the football. Now he's going to hand it to Smith. Smith tried the right side, maybe a couple of yards, and that's going to be about all. A lot of credit there. It didn't look like they could get the call in, so they called a timeout. They came over to the side and just could not have drawn it up any better. As Young completes about a 13-yard pass and completion to Sanders Ott. So the drive continues, and Parklane is knocking on the door, trying to draw first blood here, if you will. Second down. Ball resting at about the 11 of the Cougars. We'll call it second down at about 6. Young underneath, and he hands off. First man through is Smith. He's going to get to about the 8. He's going to be a few yards shy of the first down. Just a power run straight up the middle from the I formation on second down. Logan Graham on the stop for the Cougars. So third down, we'll call it about 3, 3rd and 3, and the ball's at the Cougar 8-yard line. Pioneers knocking on the door here, opening drive of the ball game. They'll go into I this time again with Cole Smith, the tailback. Young is going to keep it. Look at the end zone, has his man caught. Did he catch it? Touchdown. It took a minute to get the call from the official. But I tell you what, you cannot ask for anything else out of your offense. The opening drive of the ball game, they get the football after a nice kick return by Cole Smith, and they march it down some 55, 60 yards. And now the point after will come on. Robert Pickett, the kick is up. It is no good. 7:26 to play, opening quarter. Parklane 6 and Columbia Academy nothing. We're back as Columbia will get the football for the first time tonight after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane Academy football tonight on K106.
Fernwood Country Club, not a member? Fernwood Country Club, need to see more? Fernwood Country Club, not a member? You should be. Join today. Contact Jerry Ivy at 601-684-6983.
Peterbilt of Macomb has been serving our area for more than 40 years. We are a full-service dealership with parts, service, and body shop department. Our body shop department features a state-of-the-art 70-foot paint booth. At Peterbilt of Macomb, our parts department carries a complete inventory, and our sales department offers both new and used truck models. Call or stop by and let the staff at Peterbilt of Macomb take care of your truck needs. That's Peterbilt of Macomb, 212 25th Street.
The law offices of D. Alfred Shandy, Robert Lenore, and Tyler Shandy.
Let our family help yours.
From criminal law to family law. We handle personal injuries and medical malpractice. We also handle workers' comp and disabilities. My sons and I can help you with any legal issue that you may be facing.
Stop by and discuss with us your legal needs. Let our family help your family. Together we will fight, and together we will be a winning team.
The law offices of D. Alford Shandy, Robert Lenore, and Tyler Shandy are located at 2009 Shawnee Drive, Macomb, Mississippi.
And Jeff Van welcoming you back to Cowher Smith Stadium. Parklane gets on the scoreboard. Missed as the point after with the Pioneers up 6-0, and now the kickoff to the Cougars taken to the 20, 25, 30, down at the 32-yard line. So you could already see really a different Pioneer team tonight. There's nothing like home, and you can cliche that all you want, but it works in so many ways. It's been a long, hard road trip over the last 4 or 5 weeks, and it's good to see the Pioneers back here tonight. I just think you're going to see all around a different football team, both sides of the football tonight, and already you saw that offense move the football and get on the scoreboard. So the first time the Cougars touch the football tonight, they will play 1st and 10 from their 31. They'll send a man in motion from right to left, and the first man through goes nowhere. Host of Pioneers there to bring him down. One of those, number 77, J.J. Jones.
On the carry, number 2,
Also Jace Travis, and give credit also to Jack Dumas in there on the stop. A big loss. We'll call it about 6 yards loss. A second down and 16. The ball at the 26-yard line of the Cougars. Their quarterback will go out of the shotgun this time. Looks, wants to throw, has his man caught at the 40 and then down at about the 43-yard line. You can tell that they've probably seen that on film. I thought it was defended well, but it was also executed well offensively. So 1st down and 10 after the loss. Columbia comes back, one of those good old shotgun slant pattern, hit your man in the center field part, and a 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Cougars. Moving the football, Pioneers up 6-0. Wide receiver at both sides, and now the quarterback in the shotgun has his man incomplete, almost intercepted Sanders Ott in there.
For number 20, John Miles McNeese. Broke it up by number 5, Sanders Ott.
I thought Travis did well and Dumas as well too. A lot of coverage that time on the pass. And defense looked real good there. 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 44-yard line of the Cougars. Parklane up 6-0 if you're just joining us with 6:15 and counting to play here in the first. Handoff around the left side. Running room to right at midfield. About a 6-yard pickup. But a 3rd down coming up. The ball is going to rest right smack dab in the middle, 50-yard line. You're going to be about 5 yards shy of the 1st down. We'll play a 3rd down and 5 from midfield. 5:52, clock rolling here in the first quarter. Parklane 6, Columbia Academy nothing. Here come the Cougars on 3rd and 5. They send a receiver to the near side, ends in tight, and quarterback going underneath. And now he doesn't like something he sees, and he'll call a timeout. With a timeout, we'll take 60 seconds, and we'll be back. Parklane up 6-0. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Hey guys, if you're looking for a real deal to bow hunt with, y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and get you a fine Ram truck where you can really go hunting.
Get the Motor Trend 2-time Truck of the Year. A new 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4, 6.7 diesel Cummins Turbo with diesel exhaust brakes, $39,995.
So y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Macomb and get a great deal. You hear?
I'm Mike Beebe at Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come see me on Delaware behind Days Inn.
Stay connected with Halo, our made-for-iPhone hearing aid by Starkey. With With superior hearing aid technology, Halo connects directly with your iPhone. And with our TrueLink hearing control app, you get the most personalized hearing experience ever. Call today and ask for Halo.
Hearing aid specialist, 309 Apache Drive between Rainbow Motors and Santa Fe Steakhouse, Macomb. The Pet Hotel at 400 West Presley Boulevard in Macomb is proud to present Parklane Pioneer football playback. The Pet Hotel offers short and long-term boarding with clean, roomy indoor and outdoor facilities that are both heat and air-conditioned climate controlled. Pet Hotel also provides daycare services. Prescription meals or diet meals are available, and they also provide 24-hour emergency veterinarian services. All at the Pet Hotel, 400 West Presley Boulevard, Macomb.
Oh, no. 3rd and 5, welcome back. Handoff right around the left side, nothing doing. A host of Pioneers there to bring him down, so 4th down coming up. And I tell you, in the break, I was making the comment, I just thought you can see a different life about this football team tonight. And defensively, that time rising to the occasion. So 4th down, actually about a 3-yard loss. So they going for it? Going for it on 4th down. All right, here we go. Quarterback dropping back, has his man right here, and he's brought, well, he missed a tackle. And then is brought down. He's going to be shy of the 1st down. The tackle was missed here at midfield, but then he's brought down. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down. And, boy, they rolled the dices. Well, wait a minute now. Did he get the 1st down? No, okay. All right. So the ball's turned over on downs to the Pioneers. So 1st down and 10 from the Pioneer 46-yard line. Young in the shotgun. Bad snap. He's going to have to do something with it, and then brings it down. Gives it back to the original line of scrimmage. Just a bad snap all the way around. Young was lucky enough to get that one back to the line of scrimmage. It looked like Columbia liked the call that they had, but lots of credit that time to the Pioneer defense. So I'd like to see the Pioneers be able to capitalize on this. 2nd down and 10 from their own 46-yard line. From the I formation, Young is going to give it to Smith up the middle, and not quite to midfield. He gets to about the 48-yard line, maybe the 49. A couple of yards to bring up 3rd down. Parklane 6, Columbia Academy nothing. As we play late in the 1st quarter, clock rolling, 3:53 to play. Wide receivers at both sides, I formation this time. And Young drops, looks, wants Dumas. Has his man, it is incomplete, almost, well, good, defended very well by Columbia Academy. It's good to see Jack back on the field. He's had a little nagging injury over the last couple of weeks, but he looks like he's 100% tonight. Nothing doing for the Pioneers, so the punting unit will come on. Robert Pickett will stand at his 35-yard line to punt the football, and Columbia will send a man back to the 20-yard line. Just a little pooch kick, if you will, that will take a kind of a minimal roll that the Pioneers will put down at about the 28-yard line. So we'll keep it right here if you're just joining us. Glad to have you tonight. Parklane Academy plays home games as well. It is good to be home. It's been, a good 4 or 5 weeks since we been here at home. So what we did was a bunch of folks got together and had a big tailgate party to welcome everybody back. Festivities technically started about 4 o'clock this afternoon, but the atmosphere started on campus about 9 o'clock this morning. Columbia Academy on offense now. 1st and 10 from their 28-yard line. Handoff, nothing doing. A host of Pioneers there to bring him down. Corey Lewis is going to check into the ball game for Parklane. And out will come from the defensive line, J.J. Jones. Both of them juniors here at Parklane. Second down 9 from the 29-yard line. The Cougars sending a receiver far side. And the quarterback will hand off around that left side. Running room to the 35, up to the 40, 45, and almost to midfield. Gets to about the 47-yard line. A good run by the Cougars. And obviously enough for the first down. The chains will move. If just joining us, Columbia won the toss. They deferred, and Pioneers got the football. Cole Smith with a good opening kickoff return to about the 45-yard line of the Pioneers. So they started in pretty good field position. 8 plays later, they score. And a pass from Young to Ott in the end zone. Point after failed. That's where we are, 6-0. Handoff up the middle, and going to be fighting his way into Pioneer territory at about the 48-yard line.
On the stop for the Pioneers, number 78.
Corey Lewis, who I said earlier, just checking in the game, in on that tackle. That'll bring up a second down. Actually, he's going to get to about the 47-yard line is where they'll mark it. So second down, and we'll call it 2nd and 3. A man in motion from right to left. Quarterback drops, throws it up for grabs, has a man and is caught and then brought down. He threw that one up for grabs. So could have been intercepted, but caught. It looks like the market. It's at the south end zone, towards the south end zone, about the 9-yard line.
It'll be first and goal for the Cougars.
So first down and goal. We'll call it they're calling the 8-yard line. So second and goal from the 8, and the handoff around that left side, give him about 4 or 5 yards on the carry to bring up third down.
Picks up about 4 yards.
Actually, that was first down. This will be second down and goal. Under a minute now to play in the opening quarter. Parklane 6, Columbia Academy nothing, but the Cougars are knocking on the door, trying to at least even the score. From the 3, handoff around the right side. He's going to walk in for the touchdown. So the Cougars of Columbia Academy on the scoreboard.
To tie the game.
That puts us all tied at 6. Remember, the Pioneers missed their point after. So Columbia Academy trying to take the lead. If the Cougars can add their point after, I believe that one's missed. Had a bad snap, and you don't see it often, but one scored, missed the point after. The other one scored, missed the point after. We're all knotted up at 6 with 42 seconds to play the opening quarter. And we'll be back after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane Academy football on K106.
Fernwood Country Club, not a member? Fernwood Country Club, need to see more? Fernwood Country Club, not a member? You should be. Join today. Contact Jerry Ivy at 601-684-6983.
Peterbilt of Macomb has been serving our area for more than 40 years. We are a full-service dealership with parts, service, and body shop department. Our body shop department features a state-of-the-art 70-foot paint booth. At Peterbilt of Macomb, our parts department carries a complete inventory, and our sales department offers both new and used truck models. Call or stop by and let the staff at Peterbilt of Macomb take care of your truck needs. That's Peterbilt of Macomb, 212 25th Street.
Dear Aunt Liz, I just wanted to write and thank you for all of the wedding gifts you got for John and me from Macomb Electric. Macomb Electric has cookware, USA pans, microfiber and cotton dish towels, butter bells, and tons of unique kitchen gadgets. John loved the Hinkle knives, Robert St. John cookbooks, and apron you gave him. He looked so cute grilling on the Kamado Joe grill from Macomb Electric. Thanks to Macomb Electric, all the kitchen needs now is food. Love, Lily.
Stop by Macomb Electric in downtown Macomb today and let them help you pick out the perfect gift.
Oh. Hey.
Number 4 takes it. The Pioneers on 14-10 left. Be it first and 10 for the Pioneers.
And welcome back. As Columbia gets on the scoreboard, they miss their point after, and we're all knotted up at 6-6. And during the timeout, the kickoff, little squib kick, that the Pioneers will take over on offense now from their 35-yard line. So they've been fortunate tonight to start in pretty good field position a couple of times. And here they go with Ott in motion. He's going to take the handoff around the right side, running room at the 40, and then down around the 41-yard line. All of that at about a 7-yard, maybe 8-yard run by Sanders Ott. Offense moving the football.
Be a second down and about 2.
Very well here in this first quarter. Defense have played a very good first quarter as well. This could more likely be the last play of the opening quarter from the shotgun. Young does drop back to pass. Dumas completed midfield into Cougar territory, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Well, so far so good. As we head to the second quarter, we're all tied up at 6. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
News and highlights from the Parklane cheerleaders. The Spirit Corner is brought to you by Dr. Chuck Barnes, Professional Rehab Center, and by Great Beginnings Dance and Gymnastics. And now, on to the Spirit Corner.
Hey, I'm Kate Barnes with the Spirit Corner. Today I'm here with our cheer coach, Terry Barnes.
How are you today, Kate?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, thanks.
So, how's the varsity cheer squad looking this year?
I'm extremely pleased with the varsity squad this year. We not are only technically talented with gymnastics and stunts and ability, but it's been a good year so far with the squad trying to get more involvement from the student body, which is our job.
So, how long have you been coaching cheer at Parklane Academy?
Since 1905. I'm not certain. I think it's about 10 years. I think so.
So what all do you hope to accomplish this year through your cheer squad?
The main thing we want to accomplish every week is to let the students know that it's important that they show up for ball games, that their participation is as important as anyone's on the floor or on the field, that them being there is meaningful and that it matters, because that way we have a lot more fun together as a school, and our job is to lift up every group on campus, not just sports. So to involve everyone is the main thing.
Thank you, Miss Terry. Now back to the ball game.
Go Pioneers!
Dr. Chuck Barnes Family Vision Center at 414A Marion Avenue has our focus on your vision health. Dr. Barnes, a contact lens specialist, is a caring optometrist with over 23 years experience in determining your vision needs. Our friendly and attentive staff will assist you with choosing from the best selection in eyewear and sunglasses for every family budget. Select fashion frames from designers such as Vera Bradley, Coach, Silhouette, Ralph Lauren, Oakley, and Maui Jim. Call Dr. Chuck Barnes Family Vision Center today for your appointment. Our vision is perfecting your vision.
welcoming you back. Parklane with the football to play a 1st down and 10 from their own, from the Cougar 44-yard line. Opening play is the second quarter. We're all tied at 6. Handoff to Smith. Smith to about the 43, maybe a yard. He was stood up at the line and then went right through that. So maybe a yard on the handoff. Gotta like the way the first quarter looked on both sides of the football.
It'll be 2nd down and about 7.
2nd down and 7. Actually, he's going to give him 3 yards on the carry. So 2nd down and 7. Ball at the Cougar 42. Young in the shotgun. And Young's going to keep it. And down at about the 38-yard line. Could not find anybody, so he took it straight up the middle.
About 3 or 4 more yards.
Give him about a three-yard pickup. Another 3 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and 4. Third down and 4. Young from the shotgun from the Cougar 37. Jace Travis, lone setback. At 3 receivers this time to the far side. We saw that formation a couple of times in the Centerville game, and Young's going to keep it himself, going to fight his way towards the 1st down. I think he had to get to the 32, and I believe he got there.
And Parklane fans, it will be a Parklane 1st
And he did. Parklane 1st down.
Brought down by number 9, Jeremy Smith.
So move the chains and the drive stays alive. 1st down and 10 from the Cougar 32-yard line. Offense moving the football tonight. 2 receivers far side, 2 to the near side. Young from the shotgun calls for the football. Looks, wants to throw. Has his man incomplete. He just overthrew Dumas. He had Dumas. Did they get pass interference? Good. And I didn't know if it was going to get called or not, but pass interference called against the Cougars. We'll take that just as well as a completion.
There'll be a pass interference call against the Cougars. Knocked off for 15 yards. And it'll be a Parklane.
So, of course, 15 yards on the mark-off. An automatic 1st down, so the Pioneers trying to get more on the scoreboard. Already 6-6 our score. And the ball resting at about the 19-yard line of the Cougars. And here they go. 2 receivers far side. Now man in motion from left to right. Young's going to keep it. Now he's going to pitch it to Smith around the left side. Smith's got running room and down at about the 5-yard line. Cole Smith on the run. Good run by Smith.
It will be a Parklane 1st and goal.
Enough for the 1st down, so it'll be 1st down and goal for the Pioneers. The ball resting at about, we'll call it the 6-yard line.
All right, Parklane fans, I know you can do a better job of that in the future. So get ready. Listen to the Parklane 1st and 10.
1st down and goal from the 6, and the handoff to Smith.
Number 20, Cole Smith.
Smith, I think he's down at about the 2.
He went down at about the 4-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Make that the 3. It'll be 2nd down and goal.
We'll call it the 3-yard line. So 2nd down and goal from the Cougar 3-yard line. And Pioneers really able to move the football offensively, and that's a bright spot, something that I can assure you Coach Powell is enjoying being able to see this. A good week of practice. 2nd down goal from the 3. The handoff to Smith. Smith, I believe he got in. Yes, he did. So Parklane with a 2nd touchdown tonight. And let's see if we can get the point after this time. Cole Smith with the touchdown. Robert Pickett will come on and try to add the point after. Hold by Smith, and the kick is up, and it's good. 8:55 to play in the opening half, and it's now Parklane 13, Columbia Academy 6. We're back as the Pioneers will kick off to Columbia. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane football on K106.
Hey guys, if you're looking for a real deal to bow hunt with, y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and get you a fine Ram truck where you can really go hunting.
Get the Motor Trend two-time truck of the year, a new 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4, 6.7 diesel Cummins turbo with diesel exhaust brakes, $39,995.
So y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Macomb and get a great deal. You hear?
I'm Mike Beebe at Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come see me on Delaware behind Days Inn.
Welcome to Parklane Pioneer Football Playback.
Quality Homes of Macomb and the Parklane Pioneer Marching Band and Dazzlers proudly present Parklane Pioneer Football Playback. Quality Homes of Macomb is one of Southwest Mississippi's leading dealers of new, used, and repossessed manufactured homes. Starting at $289 per month with approved credit, Quality Homes of Macomb offers a large selection of single and double-wide manufactured homes. Come by Quality Homes of Macomb at 500 West Presley Boulevard and let us dazzle you with our selection and price. Come home with Quality Homes of Macomb.
And welcome back, Jeff Fan, welcoming you back to Cowher Smith Stadium in Charlie Newland Field, where it's been a night that is very pleasant thus far. Pioneers up 13-6. Now they kick off to Columbia. They will be taken about the 20 up to the 25 and near the 30-yard line. Still on his feet, down at about the 37-yard line. And Columbia won the opening toss of this ball game that deferred, and that was good news for Parklane because they got the opening drive and took it 8 plays and ended with a Young to Ott touchdown pass. Point after no good, up 6-0. Columbia answered, and then Parklane answers again with a touchdown and a point after this time. 13-6, 8:49 to play first half. Columbia with the football at their 37. Handoff around the right side up to the 40, 45, down at about the 47-yard line. Going to be about an 8-yard pickup, close to a first down for the Cougars. And I told you as we got started, I thought both of these teams evenly matched in a lot of areas. Of course, their win-loss record quite different. 4 wins for Columbia thus far this season. Of course, only 1 for Parklane. But they play a lot of different schemes. A lot of they're coached in a lot of areas in the same way. So we thought that these two teams were evenly matched, and thus far we're seeing a very good football game between these two. Defensively, Parklane has come to play here tonight. Third down coming up. We'll play a 3rd down and 6. Cougars at their own 42-yard line. As they break huddle, they'll send a receiver to the near side. The quarterback in the shotgun drops, wants to pass, can't find anybody. Now he gets rid of it. He's going to go incomplete. Kind of surprised we didn't get an intentional grounding there, but nonetheless, 4th down. So the punting unit will come on. And a high kick and a fair catch called by Sanders Ott about the 27-yard line. So Parklane will take over on offense there. If you're just joining us, so far so good tonight. 7 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the opening half. Parklane got on the scoreboard first. Young to Ott touchdown pass, point after no good. Columbia answered, and then just about a minute or so ago, Parklane answers with a touchdown and a point after that was good this time. So Parklane up 13-6 with the football at their own 26-yard line. Young from the shotgun. Young drops, wants to pass, has his man incomplete. Well, he had his man, but he overthrew Jack Dumas.
21, Jack Dumas.
And Young will be the first to tell you it's good to have Dumas back in that lineup healthy as a receiver tonight.
Second down for the Pioneers.
Zach Thomas, who's done a great job, along with Sanders Ott and even Ben Lampton. And don't forget Peyton Yawn, receivers over the last few weeks. But to have Jack Dumas in there too, and then some of that senior leadership. 2nd and 10 from the 26. Young, a little different. Handoff around the right side to Ott. Ott 40, down near the 45-yard line. A little trickery, a little reverse pattern, if you will, from opposite field. It come from far side to the near side. And Ott with a good run, good call that time. And a 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. The ball will rest at about the 44-yard line, and new set of downs for Parklane. Wide receivers, Thomas to the far side and Dumas near side. Cole Smith's going to be the lone setback. As Young will work from the shotgun. They will slot Sanders Ott over on that far side. Young's going to keep it and nowhere to go. Maybe a couple of yards as he tries to get to midfield. About the 47-yard line is where they'll lay the football down. 2nd down, and we'll call it 8 from the Pioneer 47-yard line. Zach Thomas, far side is a receiver, and near side is Ben Lampton. Dumas slot to the near side. Young drops back from the shotgun, looks to throw, has his man caught, and then brought down. They'll have the 1st down. It looked like Sanders Ott on the reception. A good pass and catch that time. Young to Ott, who they've already combined tonight for a touchdown. So a new set of downs for the Pioneers. And we'll call it 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Cougars. Inside 5 minutes now to play in the opening half. 13-6, Parklane. Ends in tight this time. Look at this set. Young from the shotgun. He's going to hand off. Nothing doing all of that for nothing. Logan Yawn on the carry. The strong side was the near side as they handed it off to him, but nothing doing. In fact, he'll lose about 4 or 5 yards. It'll bring the football back to midfield. So 2nd down, we'll call it about 15. 2nd down, 15, ball right at midfield, just inside Cougar territory. This time 3 receivers far side. Cole Smith is going to be the lone setback, standing beside Young in the shotgun. And 1 receiver near side. Young's going to keep it. Running room at the 45, still on his feet, down at about the 41-yard line.
We'll pick back up some lost yards.
It looks like he'll get back what he lost.
And about 8.
And maybe the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Ball right at the Cougar 42-yard line. Same setup as we had in the previous play. This time Young from the shotgun will drop. He looks, wants to throw, has his man Dumas, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 25. And then brought right down there. He had his man, and he just threw it too late. He had Dumas open. He wasn't open for long. But Young will tell you right now, if he had it to do over again, he'd have thrown it a lot quicker. That'll turn the football over to the Cougars with 3:56 to play in the half. And we'll take a timeout on the field. 13-6 Parklane. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Stay connected with Halo, our made-for-iPhone hearing aid by Starkey. With superior hearing aid technology, Halo connects directly with your iPhone. And with our TrueLink hearing control app, you get the most personalized hearing experience ever. Call today and ask for Halo.
Hearing aid specialist, 309 Apache Drive between Rainbow Motors and Santa Fe Steakhouse, Macomb.
Alford's Flowers and Gifts, located at 115 North 6th Street in Macomb, offers home decor, wonderful holiday decorations, and of course, exquisite flowers. For over 30 years, the floral specialists at Alford's Flowers and Gifts have been designing the perfect flowers and wreaths for all occasions. Alford's Flowers and Gifts is the best place to find a floral arrangement in Mississippi. So for just the right touch, come by and shop Alford's Flowers and Gifts, 115 6th Street, Macomb, a proud sponsor of Parklane Pioneer football playback.
Welcome back during the timeout. Columbia with the football after the interception. Maybe a couple of yards on the carry. Cameron Collada in there as a linebacker making the stop. Also Justin Reynolds, number 75, the senior for the Pioneers. The Cougars will play a 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard pickup. 2nd down and 4 after the interception. Cougars with the football. Quarterback dropping, looking, wanting his man. He's got him. He's open. Caught at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Walk in for the touchdown. That's unofficial, but a 75-yard touchdown pass. And he just unloaded that from his belt and had his man in stride for the touchdown. And now the Cougars will come on and try to add the point after and tie this ball game up. And snap back, and it's a low one. Oh, it got in. It just has to go in. That's all that matters. Wow. 3:06 to play in the opening half. We're all knotted up at 13 apiece. Parklane and Columbia Academy. We're coming back as Columbia kicks off to the Pioneers after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane Football tonight on K106.
Fernwood Country Club. Not a member? Fernwood Country Club. Need to see more? Fernwood Country Club. Not a member? You should be. Join today. Contact Jerry Ivy at 601-684-6983.
At J. Allen's, we know you're not just looking for furniture. You're creating the look you've always wanted to live in. It's about finding comfort without conforming. It's about finding the one-of-a-kind without paying top of the line. It's about finding you in an experience built around you. J. Allen's. Find your design.
Welcome back, boy. These Cougars, they'll do anything at any time. Yeah, they've already gone for it early in this ball game, went for it on a 4th down when they were at their own part of the football field. They've already attempted what was a squib-type kick. That time was an onside kick. Luckily, the Pioneers fell on top of it. So 1st and 10 from midfield. Young will send trips to the far side. He'll go underneath this time. Young drops, wants to throw the football, can't find anybody, has pressure put on, and now he's sacked. He's back at the back at the 34-yard line. He's brought down. A big loss that time. Clock rolling with 2:37 to play in the opening half. We're knotted up at 13, Columbia and Parklane. And it's a 2nd down, and I can't even count that much. 2nd down, a whole bunch. He has to get to the Cougar 40. Young drops, has pressure again, gets it away, and it's caught and then down right there at the 38-yard line. Complete Peyton Yawn. Oh, we got a flag back here where Young, it looked like Young took a pretty good hit as he went down. And it is going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer. We'll take that. Looked like Young took a shot after he delivered the football.
That's roughing the passer call. That'll be an automatic first lane.
And of course, that's an automatic first down, so that'll give us back that big loss that we had anyway. That'll put the football right at midfield. And Parklane will play a 1st down and 10 from midfield. Clock showing 1:50 to play. So they're putting, I think they're putting 15 seconds back on the clock, which would make it 2 minutes and 5. Well, he's got 20 minutes and 50 seconds. We know that's not right. So 2:05. They'll add 15 seconds back to the clock. So 2:05 now to play here in the half. Parklane 13, Columbia Academy 13. When they get everybody set here, we'll play a 1st and 10 from midfield. Sanders Ott and also Peyton Yawn go far side. Dumas the slot to the far side. Zach Thomas near side. And Smith standing beside Young in the shotgun. Young dropping, wanting to throw. Has his man. It is incomplete. Defended very well. He had possibly Dumas and Ott on the reception, but then knocked down around the 20-yard line. So Parklane will play a 2nd down and 10 from midfield. 1:59 to play in the opening half. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. That'll set the offense for you. Young from the shotgun calls for the football. He will hand it to Smith. Smith from the shirt tail gets pulled down, but not until he gets to about the 45-yard line. A good 5 yards, I think, is what he'll do. Well, he may give him 6. Yeah. As he gets down to about the 44-yard line. So good job of running. We'll call it 3rd down and 4. Yawn is going to come out. Also, both Yawns, Logan and Peyton, will come out. Zach Smith's going to come in as a receiver far side. Also Sanders Ott and Jack Dumas. This time you see Young going underneath. And timeout is called. We'll take 1-2, okay? Minute 17 to play in the half, all knotted up at 13, back in 60. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Peterbilt of Macomb has been serving our area for more than 40 years. We are a full-service dealership with parts, service, and body shop department. Our body shop department features a state-of-the-art 70-foot paint booth. At Peterbilt of Macomb, our parts department carries a complete inventory, and our sales department offers both new and used truck models. Call or stop by and let the staff at Peterbilt of Macomb take care of your truck needs. That's Peterbilt of Macomb, 212 25th Street.
Bus Supply Company, in business for over 40 years, is your #1 headquarters for the best deals on all types of RVs. Whether it is a travel trailer, fifth wheel, or toy hauler, Bus Supply Company has the brands you know and trust, like Jayco, Keystone, and Forest River. Plus, check out our fully stocked parts room, and we service everything we sell. Our friendly staff is always ready to help you. Come see us at Bus Supply Company, Highway 98 East in Macomb.
Remember, 5 to 8, Monday, November the 10th, Fall Fest here on the football field at Parklane.
Third down and 4. Young with the football. He keeps it straight up the middle to about the 35-yard line for a first down. So the Pioneers will keep the drive alive late here in the first half. 1:09 showing on the clock. A new set of downs for the Pioneers. Good call that time after the timeout. Young with just a quarterback keeper straight up the middle. Ball resting at the Cougar 35-yard line. Tied up at 13. We're under a minute now to play first half. Pioneers moving the football. Young from the shotgun wants to throw a little screen pattern to the far side and then brought down. Nothing doing. Caught and then dropped right back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up second down. He stays inbound, so the clock continues to roll. It'll be second down and 10 from the Cougar 34. Young from the shotgun, drops, looks, tries to find somebody open, has pressure, and he gets it away. Did he catch it? I believe it is caught by Yawn. Peyton Yawn catches the football, and then a flag back here at around the 25-yard line. I don't know if it's was illegal man downfield. So that will nullify the completion. That'll stop the clock with 14 seconds to play here in the half. Pioneers will have time for a couple of more plays. And the coaching staff's got to be pleased with what they've seen here in the opening half. And both the offense and defense have played a decent football game, and that you really couldn't say over the last few weeks. So second down. Second down, we'll call it 19 from the Cougar, and now we've got a timeout.
Timeout called by Columbia.
So Columbia takes 1-2. I tell you what, we'll keep it right here. Those of you that maybe have just joined us, we're glad to have you tonight. It's good to be home and play a home game. After tough losses to Presbyterian Christian last week, losses against Oak Forest Academy, Centerville, and Silliman put the Pioneers where they are at 1-5 on the season, 0-2 in conference play. This Columbia Academy team playing some good football this year. They've had 4 wins and 2 tough losses. Coming in here tonight, I looked at both of these teams, and on paper, both teams evenly matched in a lot of ways. And I think it's kind of proven itself here in the first half. We've seen a very well played game on both ends and both teams tonight, and it shows by a score of 13-13.
Of the football field.
Second down and 19 from the 44 of the Cougars. Young drops. This may be the last play. It will be incomplete. That will stop the clock with 7 seconds, so we'll at least have one more play. It was intended for Peyton Yawn. So 8 seconds showing on the clock here in the first half. Parklane Academy 13 and Columbia Academy 13. They'll send Zach Smith far side and Sanders out. Now this way is Dumas and Peyton Yawn. From the shotgun is Young. Young, this will be the last play of the half. Young unloads it for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Who caught it? With Dumas? Why that doesn't surprise me. It was one of those, if you want to call it a Hail Mary, call it a Hail Mary. Young gave it all he had. He just threw it up in the end zone, and Jack Dumas brings it down. And I tell you what, that's more emotion on that sideline than I think I have seen all year long, and that's good. You know, stuff like touchdowns and winning just become contagious. And what a way to end the first half, huh? It's 20-13. Hey, if you aren't here, you still got time to come get here for the second half. This is a good Friday night of football. Parklane 20 and Columbia Academy 13 at the half. You're listening to Parklane Academy football. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Listening tonight on K106.
Coming up, the halftime show featuring the Parklane Marching Band and the Dazzlers, brought to you by Corner Drug Store. The Parklane Marching Band and the Dazzlers are under the direction of Mr. Bob Rayburn and Ms. Belinda Dyer. Stay tuned. We'll be back with a halftime show right after this.
The Corner Drug Store, located at 101 West Railroad Avenue in Magnolia, is your complete drugstore. The Corner Drug Store is just the place to go to find good hometown service, and they can help you find gifts for every occasion. The pharmacists at the Corner Drug Store are people you can trust to fill your prescriptions accurately and efficiently. The Corner Drug Store, 101 West Railroad Avenue, Magnolia, is proud to help present Parklane Pioneer football playback.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome your 2014 Parklane Academy Pioneer Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of junior drum major Reese Paul and senior drum major Jesse Barnes.
It's going to be crazy tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be nuts. And I don't hear together. I don't want to be in that. That's too easy. Matter of fact, this is, we did so, and I told you.
Your drum captain is Brian Ashley and Ashton Rios.
Ran over the course. Nobody was.
Your marshal of the week, Holy Women.
I don't like that.
Dazzler's senior leader of the week, Johanna Doucette.
That's not fun. Me neither. I don't want no more of that.
Proud to present Toon Toon, featuring hit songs from the Lego Movie and Frozen. Parklane Band will open with Everything is Awesome, followed by Let It Go, featuring Brianna King on trumpet solo, and close with the Parklane fight song. Ladies and gentlemen, your Parklane Academy Pioneer Marching Band and the Dazzlers.
If they do
Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a real treat. Tonight, the Parklane Band and Dazzlers are joined by over 100 elementary students.
Now that's what they don't miss it. They go there, any ball and plays, they're there. In that over section.
And now the Junior Dazzlers will be performing to the hit song, Let It Go, and the Parklane Fight Song. Make them welcome the Parklane Academy Junior Dazzlers. Your Parklane Academy marching band, the Dazzlers and the Junior Dazzlers. The band is under the direction of Mr. Bob Raven. Your Dazzlers under the direction of Miss Belinda Dyer.
The Corner Drug Store, located at 101 West Railroad Avenue in Magnolia, is your complete drugstore. The Corner Drug Store is just the place to go to find good hometown service, and they can help you find gifts for every occasion. The pharmacists at the Corner Drug Store are people you can trust to fill your prescriptions accurately and efficiently. The Corner Drug Store, 101 West Railroad Avenue, Magnolia, is proud to help present Parklane Pioneer football playback.
We hope that you've enjoyed the halftime show featuring the Parklane Marching Band and the Dazzlers. We wish the Parklane Marching Band featuring the Dazzlers a great season. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the second half kickoff on Parklane Pioneer Football Playback.
To Coward Smith Stadium and Charlie Newland Field, and getting ready to get the second half started. Parklane on top 20-13. If you remember, Columbia won the opening toss and they deferred, which was good for the Pioneers because they scored on their first drive of the ball game. So Columbia is going to take the football first when we get started. What I was telling you earlier about the golf tournament, the third annual homecoming golf tournament at Southwest Mississippi Community College. That's the men's basketball team holding the third annual homecoming golf tournament, four-man scramble, on Friday, October 17th at Fernwood Country Club. If you're interested, tgray@smcc.edu is where you can get more information, forms to fill out, and get all involved. But that is next Friday. The beginning of the homecoming festivities, big weekend next Saturday, the football game. All right, well, here we go as we get ready for the third quarter.
Robert Pickett.
Pickett will tee it up, of course, right at the 40-yard line. So Columbia will have the football first, and we're underway getting the third quarter started. It will roll around and go out of bounds. I want to remind you, as they set the field for Columbia to start on offense, I want to remind you now, next Friday night, as if we needed it, another away game. We'll head to Pelahatchie next Friday night. But it's 3 weeks in a row as we finish out the season. Next Friday night, it's at East Rankin Academy, and then we're home for homecoming. Well, they'll re-kick it. Homecoming against Copiah on the 24th. Lamar will come to town on October 31st, and we'll finish the year with Jackson Prep paying a visit on November the 7th, and the season will come to an end. So after going out of bounds, they'll re-kick it and move it back to the 35-yard line. Well, if you're just joining us, you've been here and there, and it's been a good first half, one that was very promising. Pioneers with 20 on the scoreboard. 20-13, the halftime score as we start the third quarter. It'll be taken from the 20-25 and then down right there.
Number 14, Ben Lepton. And number 80, David Wallace.
So Columbia will take over on offense. Just underway as we get the third quarter started. Glad to have you tonight online at K106.net or on your radio at K106. 20-13, Parklane on top in the opening play of the third quarter. And their quarterback will hand it off. We'll try this side, a couple of yards, and that's going to be all before he is brought down.
Tackled by number 20, Cole Smith.
Cole Smith bringing him down. So the Cougars will play second down. Give him 3 yards on the carry, so second down and 7.
It'll be second down and 5 for the Cougars.
The ball resting at the 28, handoff. He's got the first down and more up to the 40, 45, and then brought down at about the 48-yard line. Good job of running the football for the Cougars.
Number 47, Travis.
And Jace Travis may have made a big tackle right there, which kept him from getting into Pioneer territory. So here come the Cougars. They'll play a new set of downs. They'll play a first down and 10 from their 48. And the handoff, and he's brought down right at the line. A good pursuit, and off the ball, number 77, J.J. Jones, as the handoff is made. Jones right there. A couple of yards on the loss that time.
It'll be second down and 12.
We'll call it second down and 12. Clock rolling with 10:26 to play third quarter. Parklane 20 and Columbia Academy 13. They'll send a man in motion and the handoff. And I don't believe he even gets a yard, maybe a yard, and that's going to be all third down.
By 75. Justin Reynolds
in on the stop.
And 56, Logan McCoss.
So we'll play a 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11, ball at the Cougar 47. Ends in tight, back split, and the quarterback dropping, wanting to throw, looking, has his man caught, has the 1st down and brought down right there at the 41-yard line. So the drive stays alive. They'll move the chains. 11 yards on the reception. Well, actually, he's going to say he's a yard shy of the 1st down. He has to get to the 41, and they're going to say the ball is down at the 42. And they'll likely go for it here on 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1. Big play here defensively for the Pioneers. 4th down and 1, just inside Pioneer territory. And I don't believe he has the 1st down. No. A host of Pioneers there to push him back, and they'll turn the ball over on downs. Good job defensively by the Pioneers. Jace Travis, Logan Yawn, and also some help by Cameron Collada in there on the stop.
It'll be a Parklane, 1st and 10.
So Parklane will take over 1st down and 10. 9:04, clock rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Parklane up by a touchdown. Young from the shotgun, he hands it to Smith. Smith nowhere. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second down and 10. Ball at their own 42-yard line. Young from the shotgun. Wants to throw. Quick pass to Peyton Yawn, and nowhere to go. And then we got a flag. And I don't know if the Pioneers are going to be guilty for holding or what this is going to be. I believe it's going to be against the Pioneers.
Two flags on the play.
Oh, 2 flags. I don't know if it's going to be offsetting penalties or what. Let's see. Holding against the Pioneers has declined. All right, well, that was all. All right, holding against the Pioneers.
It'll be 3rd down and 11 for a
So 3rd down and 11. And the ball resting at the 42-yard line. 3rd down and 11 after the holding call. The Pioneers will send a receiver to both sides. Sanders Ott to the near side, and we got a whistle, and flags go everywhere. I think delay of game is probably out. The delay of game, the call. That'll move it back 5 yards. We'll play 3rd down over again. 3rd down, this time 3rd and 16.
3rd and 15 for the Pioneers.
Clock showing 8:24 to play in the 3rd quarter. Parklane 20, Columbia Academy 13. On a 3rd and 16, 3 receivers to the near side. And Young from the shotgun. He's going to keep it, has running room, and then brought down at about the 45-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. I mean, well shy of the 1st down. So after the Cougars turned it over on downs, Parklane will send the punting unit on. Robert Pickett will stand back at his 32 to punt the football, and the Cougars will send a man deep at about the 25-yard line. Pickett, a nice little kick that will be taken right around the 20-yard line. So we'll take a timeout. 7:42 to play third quarter. Parklane up by a touchdown. Columbia has the football after we take a 60-second timeout.
Hey guys, if you're looking for a real deal to bow hunt with, y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and get you a fine Ram truck where you can really go hunt.
Get the Motor Trend two-time truck of the year, a new 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4, 6.7 diesel Cummins turbo with diesel exhaust brakes, $39,995.
So y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Macomb and get a great deal. You hear?
I'm Mike Beebe at Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come see me on Delaware behind Days Inn.
The law offices of D. Alfred Shandy, Robert Lenore, and Tyler Shandy.
Let our family help yours.
From criminal law to family law. We handle personal injuries and medical malpractice. We also handle workers' comp and disabilities. My sons and I can help you with any legal issue that you may be facing.
Stop by and discuss with us your legal needs. Let our family help your family. Together we will fight, and together we will be a winning team.
The law offices of D. Alfred Shandy, Robert Lenore, and Tyler Shandy are located at 2009 Shawnee Drive, Macomb, Mississippi.
Tackle by 22, Logan Young. Get first down.
And Jeff Ann welcoming you back. Columbia plays a 1st and 10 from their 30. And the quarterback dropping back to pass, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd down, intended for McKenzie.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10. Next week, the Pioneers back on the road. Trip over to Pelahatchie, where the Pioneers and East Rankin Academy will get together. And we're back home in 2 weeks from tonight. Homecoming on the campus. 2nd down. Handoff. And brought down around the 35-yard line.
Tackle made by 22, Logan Yawn.
Logan Yawn in on the tackle. It'll bring up the 3rd down. Our halftime score, 20-13. That's where we are right now with 6:35 to play. Clock rolling here, 3rd quarter. Cougars with the football at their own 35-yard line. They'll send a man in motion from right to left. Quarterback dropping, looking, throwing, incomplete. Well, 4th down coming up.
That'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 4.
So Columbia will play a 4th down and 4. And I assumed the Pioneers, I assumed Columbia was going for it, or was punting, but it looks like they're going for it. And it's caught, and he's off to the races. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Well, that hurts you too. When you forced them to a 4th down and 4. I don't know if that's just how much they respect your defense or not, but they went far deep in their own territory. And that's somewhere around, 60-plus touchdown throw and catch. And a high snap. Point after is no good. Well, what an interesting game this has been. 6:07 to play in this ball game. We've had 3 point afters missed so far tonight. 20-19 now, Parklane. We're back after we take a 60-second timeout.
Stay connected with Halo, our made-for-iPhone hearing aid by Starkey. With superior hearing aid technology, Halo connects directly with your iPhone. And with our TrueLink hearing control app, you get the most personalized hearing experience ever. Call today and ask for Halo.
Hearing aid specialist, 309 Apache Drive between Rainbow Motors and Santa Fe Steakhouse, Macomb. The Pet Hotel at 400 West Presley Boulevard in Macomb is proud to present Parklane Pioneer Football Playback. The Pet Hotel offers short and long-term boarding with clean, roomy indoor and outdoor facilities that are both heat and air-conditioned climate controlled. Pet Hotel also provides daycare services. Prescription meals or diet meals are available, and they also provide 24-hour emergency veterinarian services. All at the Pet Hotel, 400 West Presley Boulevard, Macomb.
And welcome back as the Cougars score a touchdown, missed the point after, and now we'll kick it off. And it'll be taken at the 30. Is that Ben Lampton up to the 35 maybe? Ben Lampton took it hard as he's brought down. So, yeah, been very interesting tonight. 3 point afters missed in this ball game. That one missed by Columbia, and Parklane now holding a 1 point lead, 20-19. With 6:01 to play third quarter, and Parklane will take over on offense at their own 35-yard line. One receiver to both sides, and Carr Young will be in the shotgun. He's going to send Ott in motion from left to right. Young drops, looks, wants to throw, does. Caught by Sanders Otten down at the 45-yard line. That connection has worked very well tonight.
Are you ready, Parklane fans?
They've already connected on a touchdown tonight. And it's been a good combination in a lot of ways tonight for the Parkland offense. 1st and 10 from the Cougar 44. Young drops, looks, wants to throw, and incomplete. That time intended for Sanders Ott, but just out of the reach. So it's going to bring up second down. Second down and 10. Clock showing 5:34 to play in the third quarter. Parklane 20 and Columbia Academy 19. Young will pitch to Smith, and Smith nowhere.
Number 20, Cole Smith on the carry. Be a loss on the play, knocked out of bounds. By number 2, Heath Greenlee. It'll be third down. About 16 for the Pioneers.
Third down and 16. Trips to this side and the receiver far side. 3rd and 16 is Young. Will keep it. Now he will pitch it to Smith. And flags go down. Smith's going to be brought down
Kicks out to number 20, Cole Smith. There's a flag down on the field.
And the flag right at midfield. Looks like holding is going to be a call against the Pioneers.
That penalty is declined. It'll be 4th down.
So 4th down coming up.
Punt number 24, Robert Pickett.
Robert Pickett will come on to punt the football.
For the Cougars, number 20, John Miles release.
And the punt will roll around down at about the 28-yard line. So Columbia will take over on offense. We got a 1-point lead here. Parklane on top, 20-19. Our halftime score was 20-13. And just moments ago, Columbia with a touchdown. The point after missed. So Parklane holds to a 1-point lead with 5:02 to play in the third quarter.
Brand new car from Keith Ford White. Keith Ford White. Keith White Ford.
Quarterback for Columbia dropping, looking, has his man. Incomplete. He had him in stride.
For number 20, McNeese. Buy a $10 ticket at the shed at the end of the football field for an opportunity to win a brand new car from Keith White Ford. All proceeds.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars. 4:55 to play third quarter. Parklane 20, Columbia Academy 19. Quarterback hands off straight up the middle. Running room to around the 35, breaks a tackle, and then he's going to be brought down right around 38. Going to be very close to a first down.
Number 7, Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas in on the stop, and a host of Pioneers. Also Justin Reynolds in there. So 3rd down, we'll call it 3rd down and 2. Ball at the 38-yard line. The Cougars with the football at their own 38. Ends in tight now. And quarterback keeps it himself. I don't believe he's going to have the first down. They've been known to go for it. It doesn't matter where it is on the field. So 4th down coming up. It's going to be close, but I don't think he got enough. They're going to call a timeout to maybe measure. Yeah, hey, he did eat enough.
First down for the Cougars.
So a new set of downs for the Cougars. First down and 10. Cougars down by a point. A handoff around the right side up to midfield. And looks like he got into Pioneer territory. And got enough, and well, enough for a first down.
Cougar first down.
Clock running with 3:29 to play, third quarter. Parklane 20, Columbia Academy 19. Ends in tight from midfield. Handoff around the right side, 45 down at about the 44-yard line, and flags come flying in. I don't know if it's a holding call against the Pioneers. They've been guilty of it 4 times tonight. It is holding, and this time it's against the Cougars. So that'll nullify that run. That'll move it back 10 yards. That'll move it back into Cougar territory. Call it the 47-yard line.
First down and about 13 for the Cougars.
We'll call it first down and 13, first and 13 from the Cougar 47. Parklane up by a point with 3:23 to play third quarter. There's the handoff coming this way. Spins around, breaks a tackle, fumble, and the Pioneers have the football. I believe Sanders Ott fell on top of it.
And it's a fumble, Pioneer recovery. Number 56, Logan Cross, knocks the ball loose.
That's one thing that Coach Powell and I were talking about today as well, just trying to get this defense back to playing forced turnover type football. And that right there was one that you had to like to see. So Parklane will take over on offense, up by a point at their 35-yard line with 3:15 to play third quarter. Wide receivers at either side. Young from the shotgun. Young drops, wants to throw, now gets rid of it. Looks for Dumas, and it is incomplete.
Incomplete pass intended for number 21, Jack Dumas.
Intended receiver Jack Dumas. He was heavily covered.
There was money found at the west side of the bleachers that you can identify the amount here at the press box. It's yours. It's second down and 10 for the Pioneers.
Second down and 10 from the Pioneer 35. Young throwing again for Dumas. Incomplete, overthrew him this time.
Incomplete pass intended for 21, Jack Dumas.
That'll bring up third down. Well, one good sign, I think this time last week the game was over. It wasn't pretty in Hattiesburg, and I think the mercy rule was extended. And I think by this time last week the game was already over with. And this time last week Columbia Academy is still playing, so difference a week makes. Third and 10. Young throws, incomplete. Intended for Sanders Ott.
Incomplete, intended for number 5, Sanders Ott. Bring up fourth down and 10 for the Pioneers. Number 24, Robert Pickett, back to punt for the Pioneers. Back to receive number 20, John Miles Denise. Score remains 20-19. Pioneers lead.
So Pickett will stand back at his 20 to punt the football, and he gets it away. Not a good kick at all. He's lucky it didn't get blocked. It'll roll around in midfield, and the Pioneers will stop it dead right there at, well, just inside Columbia territory. So the Cougars will take over on offense as they trail by a point. We've got an official timeout, so we will take one as well. 2:44 to play, third quarter. Pioneers up by 1 point, 20-19. And we're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Ironwood Country Club. Not a member? Fernwood Country Club. Need to see more? Fernwood Country Club. Not a member? You should be. Join today. Contact Jerry Ivy at 601-684-6983.
Dear Aunt Liz, I just wanted to write and thank you for all of the wedding gifts you got for John and me from Macomb Electric. Macomb Electric has cookware, USA pans, microfiber and cotton dish towels, butter bells, and tons of unique kitchen gadgets. John loved the Hinkle knives, Robert St. John cookbooks, and apron you gave him. He looked so cute grilling on the Kamado Joe grill from Macomb Electric. Thanks to Macomb Electric, all the kitchen needs now is food. Love, Lily.
Stop by Macomb Electric in downtown Macomb today and let them help you pick out the perfect gift.
And Jeff Fayed welcoming you back as the Cougars from Columbia Academy take over on offense right at their 48-yard line. First down and 10. Pioneers up 20-19. Handoff around the left side. Running room into Pioneer territory and enough for the first down. About 10 yards on the carry. Jonathan Gray on the run.
The second down and short for the Cougars.
He's going to be very close to a first down. I believe he's got the first down, doesn't he?
Timeout for an official measurement.
So they're going to have an official measurement, and that's about as it doesn't get any more defining than that. Yep. I don't even know why they wasted time to pull the chains from the other side of the field, but at any rate, first down. As if this quarter hadn't lasted long enough. Good gracious. 2:33 to play. Clock rolling here, third quarter. Parklane 20. And Copiah Academy 19. The Cougars with the football and new set of downs. First and 10 from the Pioneer 41-yard line. Turner, the quarterback, will go underneath. He wants to throw, drops, looks, and he's brought down. He's sacked back in the backfield. Good job, Justin Reynolds, for coming back there and just pursuit right up the middle. Number 77, J.J. Jones. A couple of others in there credit that sack to. A big loss. Had to put the ball back at the 47-yard line. Second down, we'll call it 15. And the Cougar quarterback underneath, and he hands it off around the right side. Running room at the 45, or excuse me, the 35, and then out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. I believe he'll have enough for the first down, depending on where they mark the football. I think he had to get to the 31. And that's exactly where he got. Well, he got to the 30. So they moved the chains on first down, or excuse me, on a new set of downs now. After the 11-yard pickup, it'll be first and 10 from the Pioneer 30. And handoff around the right side. And give him about 3 yards up to the 26-yard line before he's brought down. Zach Thomas in on the stop that time. Under a minute now to play in the third quarter. Clock rolling with 53 seconds to play. Parklane clinging to a 1-point lead. The pitch around the right side.
He will be tackled short of the first down.
He's going to be short of the first down. He's going to get to about the 23-yard line.
Number 7, Zach Thomas. Number 4, Cameron Collada.
I'll tell you what, Cameron Collada has been all over the place tonight, in on a lot of tackles. He's going to be he's going to be actually 4 yards shy of the first down, so we'll play a third down and 4. And ball at the Parklane 23-yard line. Nearing 10 seconds to play third quarter. This could be the last play of the third quarter. Handoff around the left side. Running room at the 15. Still on his feet. And down. Finally gets down at about the 3-yard line. And would you believe it or not, the whistle to end the play will stop with 1 second playing on the clock. Show it on the clock here, third quarter. He'll hurry to the line. I don't know if he'll get the play off. And that will end the third quarter. So the fourth and final quarter is coming up. It's been an exciting game. Parklane clings to a 1-point lead, 20-19. We'll come back with a fourth and final quarter after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane football on K106.
Peterbilt of Macomb has been serving our area for more than 40 years. We are a full-service dealership with parts, service, and body shop department. Our body shop department features a state-of-the-art 70-foot paint booth. At Peterbilt of Macomb, our parts department carries a complete inventory, and our sales department offers both new and used truck models. Call or stop by and let the staff at Peterbilt of Macomb take care of your truck needs. That's Peterbilt of Macomb, 212 25th Street.
Welcome to Parklane Pioneer Football Playback.
Quality Homes of Macomb and the Parklane Pioneer Marching Band and Dazzlers proudly present Parklane Pioneer Football Playback. Quality Homes of Macomb is one of Southwest Mississippi's leading dealers of new, used, and repossessed manufactured homes. Starting at $289 per month with approved credit, Quality Homes of Macomb offers a large selection of single and double-wide manufactured homes. Come by Quality Homes of Macomb at 500 West Presley Boulevard and let us dazzle you with our selection and price. Come home with Quality Homes of Macomb.
And Jeff Fan welcoming you back, and just as we do, the handoff is made. We've got an illegal procedure call against the Cougars. That would have that nullifies what would have been a touchdown, as the first play in the opening quarter to open up the fourth quarter, he walked it in for a touchdown, but that's going to be called back for illegal procedure. And now the handoff this time, and the handoff right up the middle. Going to be close.
We'll pick up a few yards and second down and goal. Tackle made by number 4, Cameron Collada.
Cameron Collada again on the stop. So second down and goal. The handoff, and this time did he get in?
You're hit by 47 initially, James Travis.
They baked him? Yeah.
And finished off by 23, Peyton Young.
So Peyton Young on the stop. So third down and goal. Ends in tight. And did he get in? No.
And he's tackled short of the goal line. Tackle made by number 47, James Travis. Number 4, Cameron Collada.
Cameron Collada, Jace Travis in on the stop. So fourth down coming up.
Also number 60, Justin Johnson on the tackle as well.
So fourth down as the Cougars will go for it. This time he's going to try to throw in the end zone. Has a man wide open. Did he catch it? Nah, it's incomplete, but then a flag is thrown at the end. Let's see what that's all about. So it is a touchdown. Personal foul against the, see, I wondered what that, it appeared that he caught the football, but at any rate, the touchdown and personal foul, I don't really understand how that worked, but they're saying a touchdown and a personal foul against Parklane. Well, that's what he signaled. So the two-point conversion after the touchdown is complete. Wow. 10-12 to play in this football game. It is now Columbia Academy 27, Parklane 20. We'll be back after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Hey guys, if you're looking for a real deal to bow hunt with, y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and get you a fine Ram truck where you can really go hunt.
Get the Motor Trend two-time truck of the year, a new 2500 SLT Crew Cab 4x4, 6.7 diesel Cummins turbo with diesel exhaust brakes, $39,995.
So y'all come on down to Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Macomb and get a great deal. You hear?
I'm Mike Beebe at Rainbow Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come see me on Delaware behind Days Inn.
Alford's Flowers and Gifts, located at 115 North 6th Street in Macomb, offers home decor, wonderful holiday decorations, and of course, exquisite flowers. For over 30 years, the floral specialists at Alford's Flowers and Gifts have been designing the perfect flowers and wreaths for all occasions. Alford's Flowers and Gifts is the best place to find a floral arrangement in Mississippi. So for just the right touch, come by and shop Alford's Flowers and Gifts, 115 6th Street, Macomb. A proud sponsor.
And Jeff Van welcoming you back, and the kick return up to about the 35-yard line. So a nice return by Peyton Yawn.
We'll bring it up to about the 37-yard line.
So the ball will be placed at about the 37-yard line. So first down and 10. Pioneers trail now 27-20. First time they've trailed in this football game. 10:04 to play here in the ball game. Young dropping, looking, unloads, has getting it complete, intended for Dumas.
Incomplete, intended for number 21, Jack Dumas.
So second down and 10 coming up. 9:56 to play in the ball game. Copiah Academy 27 and Parklane 20. I formation this time. Wide receivers at both sides. Movement, no flags. Hand off to Smith, 45 down to the 47-yard line. He's going to have enough for the first down.
They'll move the chains for the Pioneers. It'll be a Parklane 1st and 10.
So new set of downs for the Pioneers. They've moved the football very well offensively tonight. 2 receivers to both sides. Young from the shotgun. Young drops, looks, has pressure, and he is brought down. And he takes a shot as he's down. And down around the 45-yard line. He was going down near the 47, and then as he was going down, took a shot. Second down, 13. So a timeout quickly taken. I tell you what, we'll take one too. 8:46 to play in the ball game. Parklane trails by 7. We'll be back after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Stay connected with Halo, our made-for-iPhone hearing aid by Starkey. With superior hearing aid technology, Halo connects directly with your iPhone. And with our TrueLink hearing control app, you get the most personalized hearing experience ever. Call today and ask for Halo.
Hearing aid specialist, 309 Apache Drive between Rainbow Motors and Santa Fe Steakhouse, Macomb.
At J. Allen's, we know you're not just looking for furniture. You're creating the look you've always wanted to live in. It's about finding comfort without conforming. It's about finding the one-of-a-kind without paying top of the line. It's about finding you in an experience built around you. J. Allen's. Find your design.
And Jeff Ann welcoming you back on 2nd and 13. Young, complete midfield, and brought down into Columbia territory. He's going to be a few yards shy of the first down. The pass and catch on the other end, Jack Dumas.
And 3 for the Pioneers.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 3. We'll call it 3rd and 3. From the 44 of the Cougars. Pioneers trail by a touchdown. They have the football at the Cougar 44-yard line. Young from the shotgun, 2 receivers both sides. Young's going to keep it, and he'll have enough for the first down.
A flag on the play.
We got a flag on the play. Good gracious. It was thrown back there where Columbia is. I believe it's going to go against the Cougars.
And 43, Logan Bullock.
It appears a personal foul against the Cougars.
Personal foul is the call against the Cougars. And that will
We'll take that.
already be a first down, but it'll be a better Parklane 1st and 10.
So 1st down and 10, Parklane. Down by 7. With 7:46 to go. Young drops, looks, nowhere to throw the football. Now he unloads. He has Zach Smith, and it's incomplete. Try to go to him right around the 5-yard line.
Pass intended for number 7, Zach Thomas.
That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Seven minutes and 31 seconds. 7:31 to play in the ball game. Young dropping, looking, unloads. Incomplete, almost intercepted, intended for Sanders Ott.
We're at 3rd down and 10.
So 3rd down and 10 coming up. Third down and 10. Complete to Ott. And down and around the 18-yard line. He's going to be shy of the first down. And Ott slow to get up, but he comes up. So 4th down and 3. This will be a big 4th down coming up for Parklane. 4th down and 3 with 6:56 to play in this football game. And let's see what we do here. 2 receivers to either side on 4th down and 3. Ball at the Cougar 18-yard line. And a timeout is called. So we're going to hold it right here and kind of set the stage for you. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in this football game. It was 20-13 at the half. Parklane enjoyed a 7-point lead. It's been 14 unanswered points since then. And right now the Pioneers, who have not trailed at all in this ball game until now, trail 27-20 with 6:40 to go. And a 4th and 3 facing them with a ball at the Cougar 18-yard line. I want to remind you, next Friday night, these Pioneers will be back on the road, and we will make the drive to Pelahatchie, Mississippi. They take on East Rankin Academy. Of course, we'll start the coaches show at roughly 6:30, and we'll come to the press box at 6:45, the countdown to kickoff. And kick it off at 7 o'clock next Friday night from East Rankin Academy. All right, here we go. 4th and 3 from the I formation now. Young will give it to Smith, and I don't know if he's going to have the first down or not. He kind of spun around trying that right side and then took a dive, but no, he's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
We'd like to thank our 4th quarter sponsor, BJ's Coffee of Macomb.
So the ball will be turned over on downs to Columbia with 6:32 to play in the ball game, and really what they would like to do now is to try to run some of this clock. 14 unanswered points for the Cougars this half. And here's the handoff up to the 25, 30, still on his feet and down, breaks a tackle, still on his feet and down at midfield. He fumbled the football and fell on top of it. A lot of stuff happened in that one handoff. The handoff, which would now, will in essence go down as a 33-yard run. It started out where it looked like he was going to be brought down at the 30 and then should have been brought down at the 40, stayed on his feet, broke another tackle, and if it wasn't for Jace Travis, he may have been off to the races. 1st and 10, Cougars from right at midfield. Handoff will try the left side this time, and he's brought down there, maybe a couple of yards on the carry.
Tackled by 47, Jace Travis. And 23, Peyton Yawn.
You give Peyton Yawn a lot of credit. Helping out on that tackle. That clock's rolling with 5:30 to play in the ball game. Columbia Academy for the first time tonight with a lead, 27-20. The handoff up the middle, maybe a yard, and that's going to be all. And like I said, what they would like to do more than anything right now is just run some clock. The Pioneers, look, from the very beginning tonight has played a very, very good ball game, both sides of the football. But it's come down to some adjustments made at halftime, and you can tell that the Cougars have found a way to fine-tune some areas here in the second half. 3rd down, 7. movement. Illegal procedure, going to be against a false start call against the Cougars. That'll move it back 5. We'll play a 3rd down and 12.
3rd down and 12 to go for the Cougars.
That'll get the clock started back up. 4:35 and counting. (27-20). East Rankin, excuse me, Columbia Academy on top. East Rankin's next week. And a timeout. I tell you what, they'll take a timeout. We'll take one too. 4:13 to play. 27-20. Columbia on top. We'll take a 60-second timeout and come back. You're listening to Parklane Football tonight on K106.
Fernwood Country Club. Not a member? Fernwood Country Club. Need to see more? Fernwood Country Club. Not a member? You should be. Join today. Contact Jerry Ivy at 601-684-6983.
Bus Supply Company, in business for over 40 years, is your #1 headquarters for the best deals on all types of RVs. Whether it is a travel trailer, fifth wheel, or toy hauler, Bus Supply Company has the brands you know and trust, like Jayco, Keystone, and Forest River. Plus, check out our fully stocked parts room, and we service everything we sell. Our friendly staff is always ready to help you. Come see us at Bus Supply Company, Highway 98 East in Macomb.
And welcome back. Just in time on the 3rd down and 12. The incomplete pass, and that'll bring up 4th down. So it appears that the Pioneers are going to at least get the football back one more time to try to at least tie this thing up. And the punting unit come on for the Cougars. Back deep, I believe that's Sanders Ott. Is it going to be returnable? I don't believe, no. It's going to rest about around the 8-9 yard line. So they're going to have to travel some 91 yards with about 3:57 to do that. As I told you, East Rankin next week, then we'll be home for homecoming. Capaya on the 27th.
It'll be Parklane, 1st and 10.
Lamar School will be here on October 31st, and Jackson Prep will conclude the season on November 7th. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 8. Young drops, looks, throws, caught, and then brought down. A 14-yard reception. Zach Thomas on the reception. So it'll be 1st down and 10 coming up. Now let's see what the Pioneers can do here. Late in the game. Clock rolling, 3:46 to play. Down by a touchdown. 2 receivers far side and 2 near side. Young will send Ott in motion, and now he will pitch it to Smith. Smith up to the 30 and brought out of bounds.
Number 20, Cole Smith.
And that will, Cole Smith, run out of bounds, and that will stop the clock with 3:28 show it on the clock. And now they will mark the football down around the 31. And once they get it set, the clock will start. Young keeps it, and nowhere. He's brought down. In fact, he's going to lose I don't know if he lost any or not. Maybe no gain on the play, probably.
No gain on the play. Be third down and about 4.
So 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Pioneers. 3rd down and 4. Exactly 3 minutes to play now. Parklane trails by a touchdown with the football at their own 31-yard line. Young from the shotgun. And the whistle blows. I think movement, illegal procedure, going to be against the Pioneers.
Be 3rd down and 8.
So 3rd down and 8. Young drops, looks, throws. It is incomplete. I believe he was pushed out of bounds.
Call is incomplete pass. Intended for number 5, Sanders Ott.
Intended for Sanders Ott. So this will more or less be your ball game right here, as Parklane will try a 4th down and 8 from their own 27. Young drops, looks. He has Dumas, can't get to him. Did he catch that one? I believe he did. It was caught by Zach Thomas.
And that's complete pass. Number 7.
So fresh new life appears.
Pioneers stay alive on their drive. It'll be 1st and 10, Parklane.
So 1st down, 10 Pioneers, 2:08 to play. Young drops, fires, complete to Dumas. Dumas down near midfield. He's going to have a 12-yard pickup, going to be enough for a 1st down. All right, clock rolling. Getting interesting here in the last minute 45. Complete to Dumas. It's a 45 brought down.
21, Jack Dumas on the reception. They pick up 6 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 4.
So 2nd down, 4 coming up.
With a minute and 30 seconds in the game.
Carr Young wants to throw. He does, unloads, Ott wide open, touchdown.
Number 5, Sanders Ott. And the pass thrown by number 12, Carr Young. And it is a Parklane touchdown.
Young scrambling in the back. And he had Ott wide open for the touchdown. And they're going to try.
Parklane lines up to go for a 2.
Going to try a 2-point conversion.
Timeout called by Parklane.
And a timeout is called. We're going to hold it right here. Wow. We're going to hold it right here with the Pioneers maybe attempting a two-point conversion. And, you know, what do you got to lose here? 1-5 on the season, and what an exciting game this has been here tonight. And Sanders Ott made an exceptional catch, and a lot of credit to Young for scrambling out of there. And a gutsy call right here. Pioneers not wanting to tie it up. They're wanting to add a two-point conversion right here. And let's see what happens here. Young to the right side. Did he get it? So the two-point conversion's good. And the Pioneers up 28-27 with a minute to go in this ball game. We'll come back after we take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Parklane Football. On K.
Peterbilt of Macomb has been serving our area for more than 40 years. We are a full-service dealership with parts, service, and body shop department. Our body shop department features a state-of-the-art 70-foot paint booth. At Peterbilt of Macomb, our parts department carries a complete inventory, and our sales department offers both new and used truck models. Call or stop by and let the staff at Peterbilt of Macomb take care of your truck needs. That's Peterbilt of Macomb, 212 25th Street.
The law offices of D. Alfred Shandy, Robert Lenore, and Tyler Shandy.
Let our family help yours.
From criminal law to family law. We handle personal injuries and medical malpractice. We also handle workers' comp and disabilities. My sons and I can help you with any legal issue that you may be facing.
Stop by and discuss with us your legal needs. Let our family help your family. Together we will fight, and together we will be a winning team.
The law offices of D. Alfred Shandy, Robert Lenore, and Tyler Shandy are located at 2009 Shawnee Drive, Macomb, Mississippi.
And welcome back. As the Pioneers, after a two-point conversion, after a touchdown and a two-point conversion,
15-yard line. With 57 seconds left in the game, it'll be Cougar ball from their own 15.
so the Pioneers will, the Cougars will take over on offense as they trail by 1 point. And the Pioneers asking a lot of fans to get on their feet.
Number 20 on the carry, tackled by number 14, Ben Lampkin.
I tell you what, this would be a huge, huge win. I'm gonna tell you, in the fashion that it was done. Handoff around the right side, nothing doing. Up to maybe the 32, clock rolling. They'll stop the clock. They move the chains.
And then first down, Cougar ball with 30 seconds. It'll be second down, spike ball.
So second down coming up.
In the game.
29 seconds to play. What a ball game this one's been tonight. Parklane up 28-27. Quarterback dropping for the Cougars. Throwing the football, has incomplete.
It's incomplete pass. Bring up third down Incomplete, intended for number 20, McNeese.
So 24 seconds showing on the clock. 3rd down and 10 for the Cougars. Handoff around the left side.
And he's tackled.
And he's brought down with 14 seconds. And I'm sure they'll stop the clock, which I believe that's the last timeout that they've got tonight.
47, Jace Travis. It'll be 4th down with 13 seconds left in the ball game.
So 13 seconds left. Columbia Academy has stopped the clock for their final time they can tonight. Well, go back to what I'm going to tell you. It was an unbelievable pass and catch just a couple of minutes ago. It looked like Young had nowhere to go with the football. He scrambles and then finds Sanders Odd, who in essence is wide open in the end zone. And then look, one of the gutsiest calls, instead of tying the football game up, and it looked like Coach Freeman and Coach Powell maybe have gotten together and said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" And they saw something, and may have been seeing this on film all week long, but they saw something that they thought they could do, and they pulled off a 2-point conversion, and they're up 28-27. And here we go. And then a flag.
Flag on the play.
Offsides against the Pioneers.
Ball against the defense of Parklane. It'll be 4th down and about 2.
So it'll be 4th down and 2. 4th down and 2. So here we go, 4th down and 8. It could very well be the final play. Their quarterback airs it. And it's caught, and he's in for the touchdown. How in the world does he one-handed catch what could very well have been the final play of this ball game?
It's a Cougar touchdown.
He threw it up for grabs. He one-handed caught the football and then walks in for a touchdown. And a fantastic support by the fans tonight. We just seconds ago saw one that we thought the Pioneers may have stolen. And now, just seconds later, the same thing happens on the other end. And Columbia Academy is going to escape this one. Unbelievable. I'm almost speechless. Did that just happen? Almost as speechless as when Young found Ott in the end zone, and then that, in all likelihood, was going to be the final play of the ball game when Columbia's quarterback just throws it up, hoping somehow, some way, their receiver catches it. Not only does he catch it, but he walks in for the touchdown. And a few minutes ago, this place was rocking, and you can almost hear a pin drop. And as I look out, fans are looking at each other like, did that just happen? Not that it matters, but of course because you have to, the point after will come on. And the two-point conversion has failed. But the one that really matters is that touchdown right there at the end.
No timeouts. The score, 28 Parklane.
So all Parklane now can do is hope for a miracle on the return, which we have already found out tonight that I don't know that Columbia even kicks the football off normally. They've squibbed about 3 of them. They had an onside kick one time. And everybody here tonight that's walking off, filing out of here, just cannot believe what they just witnessed. Wow. I've seen, be it a pro football game, college, high school, I've seen them end crazy. But that one ranks up there with them. Goodness. (33-28). If you were just listening, and say you were just here and you left thinking this was under control, and now they'll do some flipping around, trying a little trickery. They'll throw it backs and forwards. There is an open field here. All right, Sanders Ott running the football. Now he's throwing it back, and that's your ball game.
And that'll be the ball game.
I don't know that I've ever seen a football team 1-5 like the Pioneers were tonight that gave every ounce they had in them
We'd like to wish you safe travel back
to have left it on the field tonight, and the one that will sting for quite a while. This is ones that you hear, well, you got to suck it up and go on, but it'll take a little while to suck this one up and go on. It's been a tough year already, coming into the game 1-5, now 1-6. And boy, I tell you, it's a game like tonight that you just wonder, it's just not in the cards, huh? Final score 33-28. Somehow Copiah Academy escapes out of here with a victory. We'll come back and wrap it up. You've been listening to Parklane Football on K106.
Parklane Pioneer Football Playback has been brought to you by Rainbow Motors, Peterbilt of Macomb, Pet Hotel, Fernwood Country Club, Corner Drug Store, Bus Supply Company, Professional Rehab Center, Lot Furniture, Great Beginning Dance and Gymnastic, Macomb Electric, Hearing Aid Specialist, Quality Homes of Macomb and Brookhaven, Alfred Flowers and Gifts, D. Shandy Attorney at Law, and by the Parklane Booster Club. Thank you for watching Parklane Pioneer Football Playback on Cable 1, Macomb and Brookhaven, and KeepsakeVideoOnline.com.